Welcome back, EA's back.
Pound the screen if you hate EA.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Good to be back on home turf, ladies and gentlemen.
This is where we feel most comfortable. We built the channel. Numerous games now have built this channel, okay? Star Wars Battlefront 2 started it. Anthem continued it.
How dare you miss Fallout 76?
Oh.
Show it the proper respect
I'm
it
talking
deserves.
about EA, though. I'm just talking about EA games,
right,
everybody.
sure.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Apex Legends is continuing the torch. Continuing the torch? Continuing the torch,
Carrying
everybody.
the torch, Sam?
That's it. That's what I meant.
So, Apex Legends, look, we reviewed it back at launch, and we had very positive things to say about
Sure.
it. I said it was the first Battle Royale game that I actually loved. And that's true. I, still play it every now and then, like on occasion, 1 or 2 rounds. We did a stream recently. Remember that? We played
of course.
Papa Giuseppe's.
Yeah, so you probably,
promo.
if you watch Twitch, you've probably seen that ad, everybody.
Correct.
Don't cry for me. I'm already dead.
One thing I love in particular, though, was the monetization that they've continued to do over the months. So let's talk about that, because it looks like it's getting better and better.
EA has gone full. Wait, Apex Legends goes. Apex Legends has gone full EA.
Great drop. You never go full EA.
Woo, that's heavy. I better use my strong hand.
So Apex Legends now, it launched back in February of this year.
Yeah,
and
out of nowhere, by the way.
absolute nowhere, no marketing behind it whatsoever, except that they paid all these influencers like all the money in the universe.
Not us, though.
Not us,
What the
sadly.
hell?
I'll see you later, dickhead!
Dickhead, priceless.
And look, it was a very good launch, I think. It was
was.
actually one of those launches, I think, a lot of companies, game companies that had, games coming out would have looked at this and gone, this is an interesting marketing strategy.
For sure.
Let's not talk about it. Let's not let the toxic gamer, talk about a game that's only being shown through trailers and small announcements. Let's just drop it, let them play it, maybe get some influencers on Twitch, boom, and see how it goes. It's probably the most successful launch I've seen with EA in some time.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of the most successful game launches in history where it immediately took over Twitch. It was just being played by everyone. Very high review scores across the board. A lot of positive sentiment, positive goodwill. Everyone was like, cool, EA, you know what? You did all right this time, kid. You did all right,
And look, in the monetization structure, sure, we're not huge fans of what EA does with monetization, but it was roughly in line with what free-to-play games were doing, roughly at the time.
And in fact, we actually copped some heat in the comment section because we were like, listen, there's loot boxes, they suck, the skins, they're a bit pricey, but it doesn't feel like this game is taking the piss because at the end of the day, this is a free-to-play game, they need to make their money. It did not feel like they were really price gouging. So some people were really at us being like, can't believe you condone loot boxes.
Yeah.
We're like, we still hate them, but if this is the bitter pill we need to swallow for what is an excellent game and the developer needing to make their money back, then look, we can live with it in this instance.
Definitely. It's always a case-by-case basis.
Definitely.
Even if we're always going let's get loot boxes out of the industry, this one was like, okay, that it looks like it's the fairest monetization structure I've seen from EA in some time.
Because it did actually have a cash shop where you could buy specific things.
Yes.
So you didn't need to buy the loot boxes, you could buy from the store a la carte if you liked. That's it.
So anyway, it was going very well. Season 1, dropped, and it all went downhill from there, everybody.
Season 1, the season pass launched, so that was another chance to give them some more money, and it was very disappointing in the way that it worked because it had really no rewards that were at all sort of motivating. It was just kind of crappy, boring skins and nothing else. So that sort of fizzled out into nothing. Season 2 came along and it was much better because it actually had a ranked play mode in there, which was quite popular, obviously. Yeah. And it also had some new guns. They had a new battle pass and the rewards were much better this time around.
Fighter.
And a new fighter.
They had a new fighter.
A new legend, Sam.
New legend.
Please use the correct nomenclature.
But EA, they knew that Season 2 was going very well, the game was getting rebuilt, and they were like, you know what? This is going well. Let's destroy it, everybody. This is what we do best. Let's destroy it.
We built it. Let's burn it down.
Yes.
Well, that was under our old price structure. Under our new price structure, your bill comes to a total of $700.
Shut your fucking mouth!
So what they've just announced is their Iron Cove event, which has been nicknamed by the community the Iron Whale event.
Which I like.
It's very good. The major draw card are solo queue matches. So right now in this game, you need to queue up in groups or duos, threes, whatever else. And you're automatically match made into a group of people if you're not queuing up with people. So you always have a party of 3. And what this event does, it allows you just to drop into the map solo. So that's cool. A lot of people have been calling that for a long time now.
Yep.
They also did a whole bunch of balancing changes. So it's like, cool, there's an event. But the main draw card are some cosmetic rewards that can be earned by playing during this period of time.
So there's actually 24 items in total here, okay? Now, they're all heirloom or legendary quality. Now,
The good stuff.
It's all the good stuff. They're all cosmetics, okay?
Yes.
After you've collected all 24 of them, 2 you can get in-game, 22 of them you have to continuously roll loot boxes to get all 22 of them.
Purchase loot box.
Purchase loot boxes,
Yes.
of course. You can't get them in-game. Then you can purchase this legendary axe skin. So once you've got all the collectibles, your prize that you get for getting them, you also have to pay for.
Priceless! Pretty crazy. So, just first of all, just to be super clear about this, you cannot get any more than 2 packs for free. You must purchase 22 loot boxes to be able to unlock everything. In fact, Shroud was streaming this and he actually was like, this is a clip of him just like realizing this.
You have to unlock the event skins and then buy it. Oh. So you have to go get all of these and then you have the option to buy it. Okay. And you only get these through packs, and there's 24 packs. There's gotta be more. There's no way you only get 2 packs.
That is correct.
I mean, I've seen a lot of shops. What the fuck is this? I've seen a lot of shops. What the hell is this?
It's unbelievable that EA would put on an event and would only give you... EA, I know. You're right. Now that I say that loud, unbelievable that EA would do this. It's the most believable thing in history,
Wow,
okay?
I thought Ralph was lolling for a second.
So 22 loot boxes must be purchased if you want access. Only 2 for free in-game. And that's the kicker with this axe at the end, which is like a really nice heirloom axe, and it's like got a great animation, looks really cool. That's the thing that a lot of people are going to want, and the only way you can get that is by doing that. This is what's called like gacha. You know, gacha we call from like Japan, the little toys in the capsules or whatever. And that was actually sort of regulated and at times sort of like banned in Japan, because what those companies would do is they would release a full set of stuff, and then people would have to spend thousands of dollars to collect it because they want to complete the set. It's the same sort of thing here, where it's like, if you want to get the axe, you need to complete the set. That costs you, just to be clear about this, by the way, if you want to get everything that we just described, it's $170 if you buy all of your currency in bulk. So that's the 24 items plus the axe, $170 US. And as I said, if you're buying smaller packets of currency, smaller packets of coins, you're going to end up spending even more than that as well. So that money, that's madness. That's madness.
But thankfully, we did hear from EA, everybody, okay? They were like, we're going to show you that we have a moral compass, and this is a quote from one of the devs.
In every aspect, we've asked ourselves, can we legitimately look ourselves in the mirror and say we're doing the right thing here? That might mean that we're leaving money on the table, but that's okay. We can't leave all the money on the table, but we're not trying to make 10 billion. We're trying to cultivate a huge and ravenous fan base. And we're going to do that by treating our players with respect.
Well, that's a beautiful quote, everybody. Okay, the problem with that is it was said 1 month after the game's release.
Yes,
okay?
correct. Actually, it was less than 1 month. It was really just like 1 or 2 weeks after release, I believe.
Yes.
And the community is currently throwing this quote back in Apex Legends' face. This quote here has like 21,000 upvotes on the subreddit right now, where they were like, how about that? Like, come on, man. Seriously, there's no way in hell, like, because I think a lot of people are sort of trying to justify this as like, it's just cosmetic. We're not even going to talk about that bullshit argument, by the way. That's ridiculous. Obviously, cosmetics are a core part of gameplay. Like, that's just, we're well past that now,
Definitely,
right?
yeah.
But a lot of people are saying, look, man, you don't have to buy this. It's got nothing to do with gameplay. It's just cosmetic. Like, you know, they've got to make their money somehow. We're really in favor of this game making money. At the time of review, we legitimately copped heat for, like, not getting angry about their monetization model. But I was like, look, it's a free-to-play game. They need to make their cash. I support them in that desire. Like, go and make your money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they are taking the piss here. This is
is the thing.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that a lot of free-to-play games, you know, when you make a free-to-play game, it doesn't give you the excuse then to take the piss. It doesn't give you complete, you know, free reign to monetize in any way you want. There are still strict guidelines, I think, and it is sometimes influenced by other games that have also gone free-to-play or that are free-to-play. You've got to be in line with that, you know, and I think that I look at this and go, you know, it's just such an obscene amount of money to be actually putting on the table. You're not able to actually earn it in game.
You cannot earn in game.
You know, yeah, fine. There might be some other games that have had similar price structures, but you can get it in game or whatever. This just seems like it's over the top.
It is the perfect like shit pie of all of the worst monetization things in one. It's loot boxes. It's fucking, you know, gacha components. It's non-grindable. It's just all in one, and it's stupidly overpriced. Like, it's all of it just this perfect shitstorm.
Combination of just evil EA.
And obviously the Reddit is currently in Meltdown. There's some very choice, very spicy memes that you can see.
Okay, I haven't seen these yet. Ralph was like, let me just show you on the screen. I'm like,
The community's working in overtime.
Here we go. Let me see.
We have this one here, which is
very nice.
leaked screenshot from season 3. Beautiful.
Very nice. Like it.
Very accurate. It's actually a leaked screenshot for most EA games at this point. So well done.
It's just a reskin, okay?
It is. This is the new heirloom
I like
concept.
that.
So
Yes,
they've got
yes.
the new weapons that we can expect next season, which is going to be good.
Everyone's also seen the EA controller.
This is the EA
Everyone's seen
controller.
that, of course.
Correct.
Yes.
Epic Games. I am the dumbest company alive. Minimum amount of money to unlock all skins and new event is $154. Clearly you are dumb.
That's good.
I love his reverence as well. He's like, I surrender my crown. But legitimately, though, this is absolute madness. I really hope that Apex Legends rethinks this. Can I just say as well, seriously, this really does just like, if you're an Apex Legends fan, maybe you're someone you don't have a lot of cash to your name, but you've got some time, and you love this game, and you're excited for this event. This event just fucks you so hard, because it's basically like, haha, be less poor, kid. It's like, if you don't have the money, then don't fucking play our game. This is how this sort of thing feels when they don't provide a path to these items outside of payment. Like, we get it, you gotta make some money, but treat your players with a bit more respect than this.
Yeah, definitely. Look, I understand you gotta make some money, but look, there's other currencies to consider. You know, I think also, you know, there's the relationship component of that. What's your relationship with your actual consumer? The brand building of it, you know. The precedent that you're also setting for future events. A lot of people now will not come back for future events because they just think you're taking the piss. You're damaging, you know, your fan base, your potential to keep an audience around. And of course, it's just classic EA. Like, but this is not even like, it's beyond a meme now. It's like, you know, if this was any other company, this would be the giantest news ever. Today we're like, oh yeah, EA bad again. I mean, fuck, whatever. We got nothing else to talk about. You know, it's such a meme. So I look at this and go, there's so many other currencies that they're not considering, and they just want to, you know, it's a shitty cash grab, and I think it's going to damage the game even more. And Fortnite's probably sitting there going, beauty, awesome.
Yeah. Why can't EA be more like CD Projekt Red, huh? Good guy, CD Projekt Red.
I agree.
Speaking of CD Projekt Red, did we mention that Displates sell CD Projekt Red
Look at those
Displates?
beautiful ones.
And in fact, just today, they've got Cyberpunk now on the Displate store. And
yes.
there's a discount code giving you like 30% off or something. Cyberpunk on
Link in the description.
Displate.
Oh, I like that.
Displate.
Pretty
ladies
bad
and
actually,
gentlemen.
but you know, it's okay.
That's it. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow.
Young out.
Take care. Whoa, okay.